I think we've got some people in here. We are talking about the full moon in Aquarius. My sign is bent, Mercury retrograde, but I think it's correct. All right. We are revving up for this full moon. I do want to just say this is a very intense full moon. Full moon in Aquarius. I'm going to get started for real this time. August 19th, we have a full moon in Aquarius where all my aqua's at 27 degrees. All right. This is 2:26 p.m. Eastern time. The lunation is impacting my fixed signs the most. Of course, that is my Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, and Aquarius. Hey, Genevieve. This moon is spicy. We got 2 T-squares in this moon, all right? And if you don't know what a T-square is, no worries. I'm going to talk about it. Thank you, bestie. We're feeling the energy building right now, right? So if you're feeling a little chaotic, a little stressed, a little intense, a little whatever, the full moon is loading and the T-squares are loading. And it's so much happening, okay? It's all happening. What is the vibes? All right, a full moon occurs when the sun is opposite the moon. We got the sun in Leo. We got the moon in Aquarius. Both these signs are fixed. You already know the vibes. Fixate, okay? Stubborn. We can be stubborn in our way of thinking and doing things. It could be our way or the highway, all right? Maybe you're feeling flexible, but somebody that you come across is hell-bent on doing things their way leading up to the days of the full moon, right? During the days, leading up to the full moon. Leo is the sign of the individual I, and Aquarius is the sign of the collective we, okay? Angela, yes, okay? This is the solo act versus the band. This is a push-pull energy between honoring your identity and what makes you unique and repping the community and social groups that you're a part of, right? Leo, me, Aquarius, we, or Leo, I, Aquarius, we. Speaking, okay, sorry. I just skipped ahead. It's giving doing what's best for me versus what's best for all of us, right? For me, myself, and I. Speaking of me, myself, and I, Aquarius is Destiny's Child and Leo is Beyonce. See, everybody gets this reference. Are we getting the band back together for a reunion? No, we're probably never getting a Destiny's Child reunion. Let's just call a spade a spade. So you get the vibes. It's a wrap on that. When the full moon is in Aquarius, that's the energy that we're kind of releasing. I'm not saying we're letting go, but we're bringing that energy into balance, right? We don't want to be too much in our Aquarius. We don't want to be too much in our Leo. We want to be somewhere in that sweet spot in the middle. Full moons are about reflection and letting go. What are you freeing yourself from? What Aquarius energy is preventing us, all of us, from reaching our goals? On the high vibe, Aquarius is future forward, innovative. You know, on the low vibe, Aquarius can like things their way and think that their way is the best way. Oh my God, I had an Aquarius friend that would always tell me I wasn't doing something right, like loading the dishwasher. There's more than one way to skin a cat. Sorry, okay. Is it the best way or is it just your way, Aquarius? Okay, are we too much in our head and not enough in our heart? Leo is literally the heart of the Zodiac. It's at 27 degrees. Did you just ask me that? Sorry. It's all about embracing love, right? How can you lean into your emotions and open up that heart chakra? Let's go. The backdrop of the full moon is chaotic. I'm just going to call a spade a spade. The sun is conjunct Mercury retrograde. We're fresh off that Mercury Kazemi. Kazemi just means heart of the sun. Okay, so Mercury is moving away from the heart of the sun, but it's still there. Hey, Leo. This is a reset on your communication, your thoughts, your ideas. It's a good time to reflect on what you want. Also, how you express yourself. Maybe even revisit some old goals that you may have slipped away from. This means the moon in Aquarius is opposite Mercury. Mercury is the mind, all right? It's our thoughts. The moon is our emotions and inner needs. We can feel torn between what we need to feel secure and how we express ourselves, right? Or some of the ideas and things that we want to do. Our emotions are in conflict with our mind, okay? Your heart and mind are not necessarily in alignment. Okay, good, Sherry Ann. We have 2 T-squares, okay? A T-square literally looks like a T, right? It's like this. It's 2 planets that are in opposition. I look crazy. And then they're forming a square, okay? They're forming a square to a third planet. So it kind of looks like this. I'll have to do a picture one day. So the squared planet is the apex of the T-square. Now, for me personally, whenever I see a T-square, I always try to lean into the energy that's missing, right? So I'm going to get into that in just a second, because we have the sun in Leo and the moon in Aquarius, and then they are both squaring Uranus and Taurus, okay? The square is tighter than my budget for August, so things are heating up. This is an exact square. It's the same degree, okay? The sun is our ego, and the moon is our security. Uranus is our liberation. There can be this urgency to break free, to break out. You know, we could feel restless and ready. Hey, Shay. Yes, I am. I didn't think I was going to make it, but I'm here. All right. And ready to rebel. Okay. We might just want to do something just for the sake of shaking things up. You know how Uranus is. Don't throw the baby out with the bathwater, please, because we can be rash in our decisions, wanting to just make a move just for the sake of making a move. Shauna, I am going to do Aries first as the horoscope if you want to stick around. We can later regret this impulsive action. Taurus is also associated with the stock market, so I wouldn't be surprised if there was some kind of crash. I hate to put that in the universe. Or something happens with the stock market. All right. All of these planets in this fixed T-square are obsessed with getting their way. I don't know if Leo and Aquarius should go back together, but maybe so. Maybe it's Leo is Mercury retrograde is retrograding back into Leo, whatever I'm trying to say. Yes, it's leaving Virgo and going to Leo. So maybe exes come back, but that's your ex for a reason, okay? The key to balancing a T-square, again, is the missing element. Hey, Nickette. So the missing element in the T-square would be Scorpio, all right? So maybe this is a time to transform, to revolve, to evolve, and to release versus staying stuck, all right? The second T-square is mutable. Shout out to all my mutable signs. Venus, the planet of love, is involved in this aspect. I think this is at 17 degrees. So that means that relationships can get a little contentious, right? And confusing, because a mutable T-square, we can be confused in terms of what we want to do, right? We can be like, what are we doing? I don't know what we're doing. Okay. I'm weak. Sherry. Okay. I'm sorry. Let me focus on. So we have Venus in Virgo. That's opposite Saturn and Pisces. They're both forming a square to Mars and Jupiter and Gemini, right? We've got this mutable T-square. We don't know if we're coming or going. We don't know what we want to do. We don't know if we want to get back together, if we want to leave the one we're with. We don't know what we want to do, all right? We're a mess. So maybe you want a relationship, but you feel unlovable or like you should be focusing on your career, all right? This is a good time to think about what you really do truly want. Remember, Mercury is retrograde, so we are reflecting, we are reviewing, we are revisiting. Again, we lean into the missing energy in this T-square, and that would be Sagittarius. So try to keep the faith, think big, be positive. If a person, place, or thing is holding you back from growth and expansion, don't be afraid to let it go. All right, now we're going to get into the horoscopes. I just need a quick sip of water. Yes, exactly. Thank you, bestie. Thank you, everyone, for joining me. I'm weak. Capricorn and Aquarius should never get back together. No, I'm kidding. Aries. I'm speaking from experience. Aries, it's time to check in with that friend zone. No more fake friends, Rams. It's your pals. Oh, it's your pals. Excuse me. Mercury retrograde. If your pals don't have your back, it's time to switch up your circle. You could feel more like pouring into your own interests and hobbies and doing it solo dolo. It's a good time to check in with your routines. Are you overbooked and busy? Yes. Is your packed schedule weighing on your mental health, gang? Don't be afraid to release some of your obligations. Free yourself to have time for fun and to have peace of mind. Aries mantra for the Aquarius full moon. I free myself from personal and professional commitments that don't serve my mental, spiritual, and physical health. Damn, that was my longest mantra. Okay, I was speaking from experience. Taurus. Yeah, Mediana, me too. As an Aries rising. Taurus, let me start over. Your professional life is illuminated, bulls. Is it a wrap on that work project? Or maybe you were on a work assignment that ends, excuse me. It could be that you need to spend more time at home and your job is too demanding. Hey, Afro, what about your love life? Have you been so committed to making your dreams come true that you forgot how to have fun or even make time for dating? Maybe there's some behind the scenes healing that needs to happen for you to clear any blocks to the abundance that you are seeking. Okay, because sometimes forgiveness is key. It helps open up that abundance. Taurus mantra for the Aquarius full moon. Hey, AM, thank you. I am allowed to feel good and experience pleasure in my life. Yes. Gemini, yeah, you came just in time. Toss out old beliefs if they aren't working for you, twin. Expand your mind and open yourself up to the possibilities. Don't let expired mindsets and ideals keep you stuck. What about your faith? Jupiter in your sign wants you to believe. Do you believe? There may be some relationship issues and even family drama that is weighing on your heart. Let that ish go. You might feel like work is working you, okay? How can you work smarter and not harder and still have time for your fam bam? Get creative. You're smart, twin, all right? You can figure it out. Gemini mantra for the Aquarius full moon. I am open to new experiences and opportunities. And so it is, Gemini. Cancer. It's time to transform your Oh, yeah. I'm like, wait a minute. It's time to transform yourself mentally and financially, Crabbies. Let go of all the trauma and the fears around money and intimacy. It's time to heal your heart and your bank account. Security is important to you, but maybe you have a less than healthy relationship with money. It could be that a source of income is shifting and not as readily available to you. You will never be without, okay? So don't let that throw you into a state of panic. Let go of old mindsets around money. Trust that the universe always has your back because it really does. Yes, it does. Abundance is your birthright. Cancer mantra for the Aquarius full moon. I am abundant in all aspects of my life. And so it is. I love that. Leo, where you at? Oh my God, it's almost Virgo season. It's time. Oh no, I said it's time. Is it time to break up with your boo or bestie, lions? Maybe it's time to shift the way you move in personal relationships. A relationship has got to be give and take. How can you show up better for the people you love? And are they showing up for you? Mercury retrograde could bring back some old exes, but pause and reflect before reuniting. Money may be a source of tension for you. Maybe you need to streamline your overhead. Don't be afraid to open up with your partner on the real tea around your finances. Leo mantra for the Aquarius full moon. I am willing to be open and vulnerable in relationships. Yes. Virgo, is the body tea, Virgo? Ari, I might repeat. I don't feel like repeating. It's time to get your health together, and not so you can post thirst traps on IG, but so you could truly feel good. Cut that bad habit. Switch up the skincare routine. Hey, Desiree, if work is giving you the blues, it could be time for something new. A mindset may need to be addressed so you can move forward and be your best self. It's almost your birthday for the Virgo suns, and maybe you feel a little scattered. I'm weak because you got work. Your relationships and life is lifing, okay? Like, my God, do less, Virgo, and notice how your life improves. Virgos need to do less. That's the only person I'm telling that to. Virgo mantra for the Aquarius full moon. I pay attention to what my body needs for health and vitality. Virgos are always doing too much. I mean that lovingly, like just taking on too many responsibilities. I said do less. That is funny, right? Because people are always like, you need to do more. No, you need to do less. All right. Libra. Where's my Libras? Up for a game of pickleball, Libra? You're like, no. Or maybe you feel like reconnecting with some old friends for a grown-up obstacle course. Whatever the activity is, you deserve some fun. You might even revisit an old goal of yours to see if it still makes your heart flutter. You've got a lot on your plate with the demands of work and relationships. I know that's right. Time to unplug for a bit and check in with your mental health. While a silent retreat sounds amazing, shout out to Lydian, make sure you have the PTO to just drop everything and go to Polynesia. Doesn't that sound awesome? Libra mantra for the Aquarius full moon. I prioritize time for relaxation, and enjoyment. Yes. Woo. Those long walks, oh my God, today I almost died outside. Scorpio, where you at? Maybe there's some family drama, Scorpio. It's okay. Every family has drama. Some families are just better at hiding it. Now, maybe you've been too locked into your career and your domestic life, hasn't gotten the attention it needs. You could even be dealing with some old trauma that popped up on you. Let's heal and let go of old wounds. Transform that pain into power. You're the ultimate alchemist, Scorpio. You're the phoenix. It could be the kids need attention or your childhood baggage is ready to be released. Heal the bloodline. Scorpio mantra for the Aquarius full moon. Healing is the best revenge. I love that for Scorpio because they always want revenge. Sagittarius. Okay. What's on your mind, Saggies? Is it time to let go of any low vibe thoughts that keep pushing themselves to the forefront? Yes. Hey, Conversation Club. Maybe you need to work on your relationships with your friends and siblings. We know you like to keep it real, but sometimes feelings give you the ick and you run from emotional situations. There is so much going on in your family, your love life, your work life. You might be feeling a bit spent. Before you try to book a trip to escape everything and everyone, I know that's right. Remember, Mercury is retrograde. All right. How about you sit with your emotions and feel your feels? Sagittarius mantra for the Aquarius full moon. My communication is always improving. You know a Sagittarius will ghost you if you try to get too deep. Capricorn, yay, gang. You've got money on your mind, Cappies, but when don't you? I know that's right. Maybe you're ready to create a new stream of income or even pay off a debt. You might have hit a money goal when it comes to your savings. Maybe a partner, thank you, Angela, wants to invest in that business idea. You're not one to quit your day job, but you could feel like you're working hard AF and not seeing a payoff. You could be rethinking your whole belief system and giving up your career to go to Bali, gang. Maybe a simple mind shift will bring the abundance in your life that you desire. Capricorn mantra for the Aquarius full moon. Money flows easily and freely to me. And so it is, Cappies. Let's go. Aquarius, it's your full moon. Are you thinking too small, Aquas? Are you the person holding yourself back? Bestie, listen up. It could be your attitude that needs to shift and change. Are you too fixed in your mindset? While you like to do things your way, how about a partner in crime? It could be just the thing you need. Aquarius is like a partner? Absolutely not. Don't be afraid to open up that heart. Maybe an old flame spins the block or you're thinking about an ex. Don't think about an ex. Instead of reconnecting with an old boo, tap back into an old passion. Hooking up with an old hobby is way better than hooking up with an ex. Aquarius mantra for the full moon. Damn, I'm sorry, bestie. And it was long. Aquarius mantra for the full moon. In Aquarius, I am willing to change and remove limitations. Yes, change. Pisces, it's time to get deep, Pisces, but you're used to diving in the ocean of emotions. It's the end of a cycle. You're letting go of all that hurt, that pain, and the sorrow from the past. Release what's weighing on you. Let it go. It's a good time for journaling, meditation, Reiki healing, I don't know, psychic mediumship. things that support you through this process of release. Maybe it's been hard to keep up with your personal goals, your relationship obligations, and your family commitments. Give yourself grace, Pisces. You're doing amazing, sweetie, especially with Saturn in your sign. My God. Pisces mantra for the full moon in Aquarius. I release the pain of the past. I did it, Joe. Oh, I don't like that anymore, but I did it.